everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex. I want to thank you very much for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button with all the bells for all the notifications of when I go live. And of course, when I upload a new video as well. And I hope that you all are doing absolutely fantastic and that you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to the week and everything of that nature. And hopefully you all are doing well and that your week is going by really good. And hopefully you're having a week filled with hope, happiness, love, peace, and joy as well. So, and even if things are tough, it's always best to try to stay positive. I always like to try and stay positive, even if it is the little things that are a lot going on right now in the world. But yeah, so hopefully you all are doing well and that you're having a wonderful week thus far and that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Hopefully you all are doing good. So this will be a video for the weekly messages for November 10th through the 16th, 2025 of the Angelic Messages. However, whenever you are watching this video, it is meant for you at that time for that week, as all my videos are timeless, as energy is energy, and it can be done at any given time. Hi, Teddy Bear. But yes, so hopefully you all are doing well. And if you, it's just a couple of announcements. If you have not gotten a chance to get the podcast special for the month of November, it is the 11/11 Energy Angel Portal reading, where we do some messages, draw some cards, and you have an opportunity to ask 2 questions. And that will be all for a total of $40. So if you'd like that, email me at Alex, T as in Tom, Artman, ARTMAN, at yahoo.com, 21 at yahoo.com with a podcast special in the subject line. I will leave all that information in the description below. And also, if you'd like a chance to get a personalized reading with me, you can do so on my Etsy shop at Angel Soul Blessings 777. And then, of course, if you would also like to submit a question for the podcast, you can do so, and that will be in the description box below. Why not take advantage? It is free. So at this time, I ask that you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you're about to receive, light a candle to surround yourself in God's white light, and inviting your spiritual team of love and light and the angels in at this time. So we're going to go ahead and draw some cards, and then we'll take a moment of silence and then connect to your the energies of the week, and then the messages, and then draw the talk about the cards and everything like that. So the first deck that we're going to be using is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And we'll go ahead and draw some cards, and I'll put the mic down while I am shuffling the cards here. Alrighty, so what does everybody need to know for the week of November 10th, 2025? For the week of November 10th, 2025. Oh, wow. Okay. So, at this time, we'll go ahead here with a moment of silence while I connect with the energies of the week and the angel messages, and then we'll go from there. And take a deep breath in with me. And breathe out. And take a deep breath in. And breathe out what no longer serves you. And breathe in. And breathe out. So at this time, I'll take a moment of silence and connect even deeper. And at this time, I invite you to invite your angels and your spiritual team in to receive the messages that you need to hear at this time. Alrighty, so right away when I'm tuning into the energies that are around us for this week is that I do feel like this week is going to be a battle. I'm not going to lie about that. I've discussed this in the 1111 angel messages and also the Mercury retrograde, but this week is going to be not the best week. I will definitely be honest about that. What the angels are really saying that this is all about tension. I feel like there's going to be a lot of tension in the air for this week. I feel like we're going to be having not only a lot of internal tension, but also on a more macro scale as well. So both macro and um, the internal, macro and micro scale. I was like, I know that word that I'm looking for. But I just, where the energies are very up and down right now, I feel like it's very like up and down. It's not, I feel like it's going to be it's kind of like in waves. I know I've mentioned the energy in waves before, but again, it's going to come in waves for this week and things like that. So I feel like with everybody being on edge, it's gonna create people to speak their mind and things like that. So I feel like there will be some speaking of mind, but also where there is truth that needs to be spoken. So it is going to be a bumpy ride, especially if we are not wanting the especially if we're not wanting to hear the truth, it may be quite a sting and things like that. So I'm just gonna say it like it is. So it's just gonna be a wave of emotion for this week. So and even if it is where you are trying to be in your week, or if it's not like someone speaking the truth, we can find out unexpected news and things like that. So yeah, so it's just going to be a world of chaos for this week and things like that. But it's important to remain grounded and to be centered is what I am really hearing. And also, it was being honest with ourselves in regard to situations that are going on around us, and also allowing us to let go of that control, not trying to control an outcome of a situation will be helpful because the outcome may be not what you need to hear, but what is meant to be heard, or meant to happen. So letting go of the expectations of an outcome of a situation is very important for this week, and things of that nature. And I know many people are going through hurdles and tribulations, and this is all regarding that shakeup that we are needing in order to create change. And that's where all this energy is coming into play, so that way we can create the change that is needed, and everything like that. So that is the reason why that is there, and everything like that. So, but we'll go here with the cards. So that was kind of like the messages that were coming through right away. So the first card here is that we have is success and growth. This is all about allowing things to grow and allowing things to develop and everything of that nature. So I feel like this is all about us laying the foundation for the future. And in order to lay that foundation, the old needs to be let go. So this is all about causing that inner transformation, and allowing things to be built, and things of that nature. So that is really where that is at, and everything like that. So that is success and growth and things of that nature. So that is where that is at. So we had a hopper card here, and everything of that nature. So that is where that is at. I know I'm kind of moving a little fast, but I'm running out of time here for today, so I'm trying to record this quickly. So we also here have is the release card, which is where it is all about that release. So I feel like this is in regard to ending. We'll be having a lot of those tower moments that will be coming in, whether this week or in the coming weeks. Especially with it being the year of endings, Mercury retrograde, 11/11 energy portal. We have a lot going on right now where it can be overwhelming, and things of that nature. And especially if you are not on the right path, the universe will put you in a direction of where you need to go. Trust me on that one. And that is all about soul growth. This entire energy that is there right now is helping us to get to what we need to learn, having us for the soul growth as well. So that is exactly where it is meant to be and things like that. So especially with the soul growth that is there, it is meant to help change us to grow and to learn from. So, and us being the leader in making those changes, things are going to fall to the wayside, and things like that. So something will have to give in order for new beginnings to happen, and things of that nature. So that is kind of where I am really feeling in regard to the energy, and things of that nature. So the next card here is that we have is shine. So be the example of who you want to be, showing the world your authentic self and allowing others to see you for who you are. Not being afraid of who you are. That is a big theme lately. Not being afraid of who you are. Owning your truth, basically, is where that is coming from. And allowing that personal expression of yourself and things like that. And also your personal happiness as well, and personal freedom. So a lot of personal things are coming out of this card. So it's all about allowing your soul to shine, basically, and things like that. And that is what can cause the miracles to happen when we are living our authentic self, and things like that. So again, part of that the unexpected. Next we have is balance, which is all about finding balance, allowing the equilibrium, and things like that. seeing both sides of the coin, seeing both perspectives. And what they're really showing me is justice. I feel like there's going to be a lot of justice, a lot of um, justice for karma playing out as well. So we're going to be going through some of our karma that we need to be released, ending of cycles, breaking karmic patterns, and things like that. So we are going to be hitting some hard times, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. So the light is there. We just gotta have faith that things will grow, basically. So the next card here is that we have is Teach. It is all about, again, that soul lesson. Some of us can physically go back to school and things like that, but again, it's all about soul lesson, soul growth, elevating our soul to the next level. Basically, that's what we are here on Earth to do, is elevating our soul to the next level, basically. So that is where that is at, and everything like that. So that is absolutely fantastic, and things of that nature. So next we have is well-deserved reward. So again, the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are coming forward and things of that nature where we need to learn from, where we need to take a stance from, and where we need to set our boundaries. Standing up for what we believe in and things of that nature. So it's almost that warrior spirit that we have to have for this week and things of that nature. So the next card here is change your focus. So not trying to focus all on the negative, but thinking of the positive, and that's where having that attitude of gratitude is very, very much important, and where having that self-care and self-love is very much there for this as well. Focusing on what you can do to make things more positive and things of that nature, instead of having that negative mindset and projecting negative outcomes to something that hasn't happened. So we as humans are very much good at doing that, and things that were always the worst case scenario, and everything like that. So since I'm running out of time for today, I'm not going to do the clarification for the regular tarot. I apologize. It's just one of those days that I ran out of time and things of that nature. So apologies, and things like that. But we're going to go here with the Soul Journey by James Van Praagh. I will not forget to include this, so I will put the mic down while I shuffle. Normally I would do the clarification, especially if I have more time, but have an appointment coming up here, so that I need to go to. So all right, what does everybody need to know for this week? Ooh. Well, interesting cards, but they're very fitting for this week. So we have the first card is up is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So any obstacles that come our way are just learning lessons, learning growth, and not to give up on our goals and visions and things like that, but to stand our ground for what we believe in. So keep going for the goal and keep striving, basically. So the next card here is that we have is growth. So I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Again, so lessons. So this is just, again, covering up, or not covering, what's the word that I'm looking for? Covering all the bases of what we talked about. Basically, summing up. That's the word that I'm looking for. Is the next one is abundance. I am blah. I can't talk today. Whenever I'm in a rush, I'm always like that. But in His abundance, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into physical reality. So that abundance is coming, but we gotta work on the co-creation of abundance. You gotta put in the effort and be able to grow and strive from. Grow and strive toward that abundance, basically. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. I was like, oh my goodness. But the last card here is that we have is the Soul Truth deck, and things of that nature. So here we go. Alrighty, so what does everybody need to know for soul the lesson, or what does everybody need to know for this week? Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Alrighty, so I drew this for, spoiler alert, I drew this card in another video that you'll see if you watch it, and I shuffled. But it is, what if it isn't true, is the message. The thing you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul actions, it's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul truth? Wow. If that isn't a powerful statement, and everything like that. But that brings us to the end of the video, and if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button as well, and hit the bell for all the notifications of when I go live, and everything of that nature, and when I upload new videos, and things of that nature. So, yeah, so that brings us to the end here. And if you like the podcast special, I'll leave that information in the box below. And then also, if you'd like to submit a question for the podcast, I'll leave that information in the box below. But until next time, everybody, I'm sending you so much love, angel blessings, and I will talk with you all later. Bye, everybody.